Okay, in this section we're going to start adding the arms. Now we could do the in-betweens for the body and head, but I figured it would be good to wait for now and see if you like the position of the arms in comparison to the body, like the way the body twists and the way the head moves. Sometimes it's a little easier to see that with the arms than it is in isolation. So that way, if we find that we don't like it, we don't have to erase so many frames. We can just erase the most important ones that we had drawn so far. So for the arms, I created a new layer, creatively titled Arms. You can put the arms on two separate layers, especially if they're both doing something very different. Let's say the character is talking on the phone or holding their laptop and their other hand is tapping on the keyboard. If the hands are behaving a little bit independently with each other, then that might be helpful to have the arms on two separate layers. But I'm going to be a little basic with this and just have the arms doing a typical swing. So for that, if it's a normal arm swing, then the arms are going to counter the legs. So the red leg, the leg that's in front, is, and by front I mean the leg that's closer to us. It's also in front of the person. It's the one that's stepping down. But in this case, I meant that it is the one in front, closer to us than the other leg is. So in my example, that leg is red. I'm going to use the arm, the closer arm, to also be red. And you want your arm to be the opposite of the leg. So if the red leg is stepping forward, then the red arm should be swinging back. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be as far back as it's going to go. The farthest back position will likely be in the down, not in the contact. Again, not always. Yeah. Let's bring the arm a little further back. Oops. Okay. Now in the down, turn on onion skin, and the arm should be at its farthest. And remember, we want to try to keep the arms a little bit loose. What I mean by that is not keeping them, straight line. For the most part, we don't want to have the arms be a complete straight line. Okay. And during the passing position, the arms are usually going to be down towards the center. But again, don't want to keep the arms completely stiff like a board. We want to keep in mind where's the arm coming from. So the red arm is swinging back, or swinging forward. It was in a back position and now it's swinging this way. So I'm dragging the hand, stretching the arm a little bit, or straightening kind of, but with the hand dragging. And the hand that's behind may not even see it. Maybe we just see a little bit of it. Then this position, bringing the arm forward. Okay, and then the other arm maybe back a little. Then we're at the other contact. And then here, the arm as far forward as it's going to go. It might be a little too much, but we'll see. Up, and during the passing, hand should be coming back. But even though it should be in the middle, we also want to keep in mind that it is swinging back now. So I'm angling the arm a little bit further, angling the arm this way, where in the prior position it was bending this way because the arm is moving forward. The hand's dragging back. Okay, and we go grab the blue arm. And we'll just copy this frame. Fn, F5. And let's see how this looks. Let's turn off onion skinning and play. This arm is stretching out too much. We need to bring this up. Okay. The arm should move in an arc. There we go. This should be further down. This limb is really long. Let's draw it. Oops. Okay. Tracing a little bit of the arm. Let's shrink that down. Okay. Maybe this arm can swing back a little bit more. Okay. Okay, and just adjusting the hand there so it's a little looser. Okay. Okay, so if you are satisfied with the positioning of the arms, the head, and the body, we could start deleting these other frames, or the exposures, the extra exposures. So we just have the key positions, and we can start working on doing in-betweens. Now you can in-between the arms and the head at the same head and body at the same time, or you can in-between the body and the head and then the arms. There's no right or wrong to that. I probably wouldn't do the arms first, since you kind of have to track where they are on the body. You don't want the shoulders to slide down or up where they connect to the trunk. Like that's a position where this arm could be a little higher. We can also check and see if the length is okay. By moving the arm down to the body. Okay, so it's about thigh level. Hip level. You can do that with this one as well. And see how it looks. Okay. Okay, that's probably all right. If the arm's bent, it's a little bit more challenging, or if it's in a bent position compared to a straight position, we have to kind of guess a little more. Okay, so I'm going to save this file, and in the next section, we're going to do the in-betweens for this.